and welcome to Season 3, Episode 5 of the Discordancy Podcast. So, as the title suggests, this will be the second time I'm talking about this magazine, Smile Magazine. This is the magazine for the airline Cebu Pacific. It operates domestic and international flights from the Philippines. As it as the name of the airline suggests, it has an airline point in Cebu. I don't know why I said that. That was incredibly irrelevant to the episode. Anyways, this is Smile Magazine for the month of June 2025. As you may all know, I went to Iloilo for 2 days from the 26th of June until the 28th. So, this was the copy that I got from the airplane itself. I took two of them because when I did the exact same thing of taking a copy of this magazine nearly a year ago, it was a bit unwise, and in hindsight I really shouldn't have taken 5 copies of the same magazine that almost nobody would read. And those 5 copies are still in this house, by the way. I haven't given it out to anyone. Anyways, this is Smile for Cebu Pacific for the month of June 2025. This is the first page, like the absolute front page. It says 24 hours of timeless charm in Iloilo, page 21. I went to Iloilo. I should have read this, but I didn't. Next is 3 days of good eats and more in Ho Chi Minh on page 44. And the very front page is Let's Fly Every Juan, Go Beyond the Usual in Bangkok. Okay, it's time to actually read this. And yes, we are reading this at the same time together for the very first time. I just skimmed the book a bit and was like, alright, that's it. The very first page is an ad for Rabisco. Your delightful taste of home, available in over 45 countries worldwide. Bada bing, bada boom. Next is this in this issue. Alright, let us take a look at what is in this issue. Hold on. Mindful Meanderings, Travel with Purpose in Manila, Tacloban, Bali, and Hanoi. Page 8. Old World, New Look. Explore the ever-evolving food and culture scene in Tanjong Pagar in Singapore. Page 14. You'd better believe it. Take a bite out of Dumaguete's famous sweet treat, the Silvanas. Page 16. By the way, the Silvanas is an incredibly delicious treat. I have not tried it in over 6 years. I think 6, 7, maybe even 8 years. That's how long it's been since I took a bite out of a Sylvanas. I want to try it again sometime, but I know it is delicious. Next is Hello to History, How to Spend 24 Hours in Iloilo, page 21. What to do, see, and try in Puerto Princesa, Masbate, Dumaguete, Kawayan, Melbourne, and Seoul. Page 55. Next is page 44, which is, well, pretty odd, backwards thing to do. 3 fun, food-filled days in Ho Chi Minh under $150. This is a bit of a theme now, because I have also seen this kind of article or issue in the August 2024 edition of Smile Magazine, and I think they're just doing this to fill some pages. Discover this up-and-coming area in Bangkok, page 32. Airline news. Seb flies direct from Cebu to Ho Chi Minh, page 63. And where to next? Explore Seb's White Network, page 73. Okay, so this one is... this is warm greetings from Team Seb from the Chief Human Resources Officer, Felix Lopez. His signature is his name, so I don't really think there would make any difference into censoring his signature. It's just his name written in cursive. Pretty lazy, but that's what I also do. So, game recognizing game. The next page is another ad for the Hyundai Stargazer X. Exceed expectations. Bada bing, bada boom. If you want to read the rest, or if you can read the rest, just pause here. From the editor. Okay, you read that. And then the next page is an ad for Fino Leatherwear. Fino Leatherwear. Okay, the next one is an ad for Lux Skin. Marian Rivera Dantes, Lux Skin brand ambassador. Alright, SPF 30 plus PA protection. Does that even mean anything? Lux Skin, if you want to scan the QR code, it's right here because it's available on Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok Shop. And let's go! Once the Iloilo Provincial Jail, the National Museum Western Visayas is now home to traditional textiles and ancient artifacts, including the centuries-old Oton gold death mask. A bit ominous. Mindful meanderings. I thought that it said mindless meanderings, because if you want to meander around and be safe all the time, you should be mindful in your meanderings. Next is this one. Tour a campus. Okay, look. Take a hike and make a difference in Manila. Then tour a campus that's full of invention in Bali. Shop for souvenirs in an extraordinary setting in Tacloban. And have a cup at a recycled cafe in Hanoi. There it is. Next is the right stuff. I think that's euphemism for social conservatism, but apparently it's this. Okay. Okay, this next ad is Washington Heights, your gateway to modern living in Cavite. Am I even centered? Hold on. Okay. This should be good. Your gateway to modern living in Cavite. Located inside the 40-hectare Washington Place along Emilio Aguinaldo Highway in Dasmariñas, Cavite. Washington Heights sets a new standard in modern living, offering accessibility and comfort to discerning homeowners. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. If you want a map, here it is. Located here. Just there. Or look it up on Google. It's probably on Google. For sure. Nice pun there. Alright. Yeah, nice pun. Smile Magazine. Nice pun. Very, very nice. Next is Hikari Skin Essentials. An ad. And brand ambassador is Maris Racal, actress/singer, and the new face of Hikari. Get your best skin. Their website is hikariph.com, and their Products are available in Shopee, Lazada, TikTok Shop, and distributors nationwide. Boom! Boom! I'm quite impressed that there are still a lot of businesses opening up and taking off in this day and age, because it is a sign that our economy is doing well, and that each and every single individual here in the Philippines now has a lot more money to spend, also known as disposable income. But enough about that. Let's move on to the next page. Old World, New Look. Boom! Number 1, it says Birds of Paradise Gelato Boutique. The next one is Tong Mern Cern. Goddamn. Next is Book Bar. Next is Side Door. The 5th one, Kada. Damn. Kada. What? Kada. Next is the Singapore Art Museum. Next is the Pulsi French Bistro and Bar. Right. The next one is Behind the Green Door, which is apparently one of Singapore's most culturally progressive nightlife venues. It has global sounds, spanning lounge, Afro house, and electronic beats. Shake your thirst with a refreshing cocktail. Grab one of rapper Yung Raja's dose of tacos before partying the night away. Okay, if you want to go there, you can go there. There it is. Sylvanas. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, if you want to look at the previous pages, right here. But enough about that. Some Sylvanas. Oh, Sylvanas. Oh, yes. On Rizal Boulevard in Dumaguete, on the corner of San Jose Street, a decades-old restaurant has become known around the country for its beloved dessert. Just to give you the gist of it, the renowned Dumaguete is located in Negros Oriental, not Occidental. Whoops, I made that mistake telling my brother that Dumaguete is located in Negros Occidental when it's actually in Negros Oriental. Whoops. But anyways, the name of the the shop or the restaurant that's been serving Sylvanas for decades is Sans Rival Cakes and Pastries. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, come on. I'm a fat man and I know this thing tastes amazing. Okay? I have not tried these 2 flavors. I think this is strawberry and ube, but this one and this one, these ones are delicious. I have tried these a long time ago, and when I mean by a long time ago, like when I was 11 or maybe even 10. Those times I tried these 2 flavors of Sylvanas. They were pristine. If you ever go to Dumaguete and find yourself on Rizal Boulevard on the corner of San Jose Street, do go inside and eat some Sylvanas. I cannot recommend it enough. Eat some Sylvanas. Next, an ad for the luxury of Sanctuary, a sliver of paradise tucked away in the island of Panglao, Bohol. It's called the Bellevue Resort in Bohol, Philippines. Bellevue. Goddamn. Bellevue. Bellevue. This is Bellevue. Bonjour et Bellevue. What? Come on. It's an accredited 5-star resort from the Department of Tourism. It is part of the ASEAN Green Hotel Hall of Fame. It has It has been awarded the Traveler's Choice Awards by TripAdvisor, and plat their social media handles vary. On Viber, YouTube, and Facebook, they're The Bellevue Resort, while on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok, they're just Bellevue Resort. And their website is thebellevue.com. Or if you're too lazy to do that, there's a QR code here. There you go. Ooh. Okay. Oh. This is an interesting advertisement. It says, first franchise business with a digital system. Easy to manage even from abroad. Be your own boss today. Franchise now at Max Mango. Your perfect thirst quencher. Also brought to you by M.Y. San Grahams. Alright, interesting. This is the ad. If you want to find a branch of theirs, they have partnerships from GrabFood, Food Panda, SM Supermalls, Walter Mart, Robinson's Malls, and Save More. Goddamn. Yeah, their Facebook page is Max Mango 2018. Their Instagram is maxmango.ph. Their website is also maxmango.ph. And if you want to email them, just email them at maxmango2018 at gmail.com. Okay. So there are events here. Boom. Look at that. Just read some out, or all of them out. Until the 8th of June, there was the Van Gogh Alive, the experience in Hong Kong, K11 Atelier. From the 1st of June until the 22nd, there was The Phantom of the Opera in Singapore. On the 14th of June, there was a K-pop Big 2 super concert in Kuala Lumpur, led by GOT7. By GOT7's Bam Bam. There was also a Japanese breakfast on the 3rd of June in Sydney, more specifically in the Sydney Opera House. What? Alright. I don't know what band it is. Apparently, it's Japanese breakfast. Is that the name of the band? I don't really know. Also, from the 12th of June until the 14th, there was Katy Perry was performing in the Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne. Alright. And Come From Away from the 6th of June until the 29th. They were performing at the Samsung Performing Arts Theater. Okay. Then there's also add these to your watch list. In Netflix, Squid Game. In Apple TV Plus, Smoke. And in Prime Video, Deep Cover. Right? Ooh, Museo Pambata. The Philippines must visit cultural playground for kids. They're located in Rojas Boulevard Corner, South Drive, Ermita, Manila. Yep. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. It also says here, enjoy 10% off on our admission ticket and storytelling and arts and crafts package when you present your boarding pass or show a photo of this Smile magazine page upon entry. This special offer is valid for walk-in guests from the 1st of May until the 31st of July 2025 and can only be availed during the scheduled time blocks on the following days: Fridays and Saturdays from 10 o'clock till noon, or from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock, or Sundays 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. Those are some incredibly specific time stamps that I think they're actively trying to discourage people to take this discount. But anyways, there's also a page here called 24 Hours in Iloilo City, affectionately called the City of Love. Is it? Iloilo is not just known for its fun-loving people and the melodious tone of the Hiligaynon dialect, which it is also a home to treasured heritage that's rooted in a deep respect for history and identity. A gateway to the Western Visayas and its world-famous beaches, Iloilo City offers plenty to do whether you're visiting for business or leisure. Marketing professional Raymart Escapel takes you through a few good reasons why this destination is always worth a stop. Okay, so he started at noon on lunch by the beach at Tatoy's Manukan and Seafoods. Okay, a quick history lesson in the National Museum Western Visayas. Alright, okay. Former Iloilo Provincial Jail, also known as the Iloilo Rehabilitation Center, built in 1911. Wait, what? It was one of the first American structures built in the Philippines and operated as a prison until 2006. Oh my goodness! Alright. That's bleak. Next is... Okay, he made a detour at 1 o'clock in the National Museum Western Visayas. Next is an afternoon snack in Madge Cafe, spelled Madge. Alright. Second branch at Atria Park District in Mandurriao. Netong's La Paz Bachoy and Kap Ising. Oh. I have eaten Kap Ising's Pancit Molo, just on a different branch. I think I ate it in Mandurriao, not in La Paz or Lapuz, or in the city proper, or in Molo, or in Haro. There are 7 districts in Iloilo. I should name them all. There's Haro, there's Molo, there's the city proper itself, then there's Mandurriao, there's La Paz, Lapuz, Arevalo, there it is, Arevalo. I have also not eaten the Pancit Molo in Arevalo. If you want to just have a look, have a detailed look at what he's done, here it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, the next one is an ad. I should know who on earth the woman in the photo is, but I don't. Oh, damn. Alright. This is an ad for S&J Beauty. Experience the glow, powered by Japan formulation. Right? They don't even have a QR code. Their website is not even listed here, and there's no signature or name of whoever this woman is. So I have no clue who this is. Okay, at 5 o'clock, this guy went to the Sunset Boulevard in Iloilo. It stretches between the Molo and Mandurriao districts, doubling as a new outdoor destination in Iloilo City. While the Iloilo River Esplanade offers a great place for recreational activities like jogging and biking, the Iloilo Sunset Boulevard offers an additional experience with its viewing decks, walkways, and natural landscape perfect for sunset viewing. You can grab a snack at one of the many food carts lining the boulevard, offering a variety of street food and local delicacies. He did this at 5 o'clock. And the Iloilo Sunset Boulevard apparently stretches for 5 kilometers. God damn, 5 kilometers? Really? Damn. Here it is, by the way. There's also an ad here for Barracuda Seafood Restaurant located in El Nido. Yes, El Nido, Palawan. They're open daily for lunch at 11 o'clock until 3 o'clock, and at dinner from 6 o'clock till noon. No, not noon, till midnight. Reservations are recommended, apparently, and if you want to reserve or to make a reservation, just go to barracudaseafood.com. Alright. Okay, next, what he did at 7 o'clock is eat more seafood at Doy's Seafood and Big Plates. Alright. Then at 9 o'clock, he went to the Next Door Private Room and Lounge. It's apparently a good place to chill out and unwind. Okay. Okay. Next, at 10 o'clock, he went to Drink SLS at Festive Walk Iloilo, which features the most popular DJs in town, making it one of the city's most popular party venues. Okay, right. Then there's also a section here called Relive the Past. The number of well-preserved heritage houses in Iloilo has earned it the title City of Mansions. Here are some you shouldn't miss. I've already missed 2 of these. You know the third one. First is Casa Marikit, located at Santa Isabel Street, Haro, Iloilo. I have not went there because I don't think I have seen anything called Casa Marikit when I went to Haro. Next is Lizares Mansion, located at Angelicum School, Haro. I also have not been there. But the third one, Molo Mansion, located in Locsin Street, Molo, Iloilo, I have been here, and it was a bit empty, so to speak. I have a video about it. Actually, yeah, I have a video about me exploring a bit in Molo Mansion, and I'll be completely honest, it was a bit empty, and I was also a bit underwhelmed by the experience. I also didn't buy any souvenirs there because it was a waste of money. Here are the pages. Let's move on to the next. If you're done with your X, move on to the next. Okay, and the final one. Time for a hefty breakfast at Stella PH along the Diversion Road in Mandurriao. Right. Okay, this ad here at the bottom, it says, get the island vibes anytime, anywhere at walangproblema.com. I think this is a merchandise shop. So here it is. Apologies in advance if, oh, let's stop recording. Hello. Anyways, here it is. Apologies if there were any pages that I did not show in full or were a bit unclear because of the lighting. Apologies. This next page is an ad for Dakak Golf and Beach Resort since 1988. Oh, interesting. Your all-in travel destination. Okay, well, it's half an hour away from Dipolog City Airport and an hour and a half away from Manila Airport. Okay. We should fact check that later. Here it is. Here's the ad. Okay, there's another ad, this time for a toilet. It's Kanzen Home. Smart toilet, smart comfort. God damn though. Claim your exclusive 20% off today. Simply snap this page and show it in store or online. Okay. 20% off if you show this. Okay. Oh, and there's also this last one. Last minute shopping. Fiesta. Oh, its flagship store is in SM City, Iloilo. It was one of many malls that I have not been to because there are a surprising amount of malls in the city of Iloilo. Like, when you go there from Iloilo International Airport and when you're on the highway, you will witness a hell of a lot of malls. And this is one of many that I have not been to. I do want to come back to Iloilo City because there's simply a lot more that I have not went to. Like, Iloilo City is huge. Anyways, here's the page. Boom. Yeah. Okay, this next one is just a full page image of the Wat Paramay Yekawat. That was a terrible accent, and I am truly sorry. The Wat Paramay Yekawat. Boom. Here it is. Creative Fringe? Jesus. The Don Muang Don Muang area. So, yeah, no. Yeah. There it is. Serious eats no fuss. So there are some what do I call this? Restaurants and bars here that they have listed. First is Beer Hima. Next is Chai Pochana. Then there's also Brio Bistro and Bar and Viva 8. It's listed under Chatuchak Essentials. Oh my. Here it is. There's also Kang Palung Sanga. God damn. It's apparently a local institution. Right? When I imagine someone say local institution, I think like government institutions. But, you know, there are a lot of commercial institutions that are like institutions. Then there's also Aki. Jesus. There's also Mite Coffee Roastery and Rolling Roasters. Seen here and here. Then there's Bangkok's beer belt in Mitter, spelled M-I-T-R, Devanom, Chit Beer, Wade, spelled W-A-Y-D-E, Call Me Papa, and United People's Brewery. Oh my goodness. Look, I wish I was making these up. Call Me Papa. Come on. Call Me Papa. Really? Then there's also Kolkret, a man-made island in the Chao Phraya River. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. And that's the Wat Paramay Yekawat. Okay, here's an ad for the Kaiser Dream Skin Cosmetics Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified, world class quality. ECS. Here it is. Their CEO is Kathy Viatko. I hope she isn't the person displayed in the ad, but I think she is. I think that's Kathy Yatko. Yeah, here's their QR code to visit their website, or you can call them in the following numbers. There are a lot of skincare ads here, by the way. Next is a walk-on spanning a brightly lit 1 kilometer stretch that's just a 5-minute walk from the Samyot MRT station. Ong Ang Walking Street. Ong Ang. Ong Ang. Ong Ang. In Bangkok's Sapan Han area is lined with a dizzying variety of local shops and eateries offering everything from Thai to Nepalese culture. There's also the Museum of Contemporary Art, or MOCA. Right here, you can see right here. And there's a husband and wife shop. That's the name of the shop, the husband and Thailand. Ayo. The names of their everything, from their people to their institutions to their restaurants to their rivers to their churches, well, not really churches, what do you call it, monasteries, to just basically everything. It reminds me of Nigeria. Like how they name things really reminds me of Nigeria, because Nigerian people have names like Good Luck, Dominion, maybe even there's someone called Lamppost, Laptop, Computer. It's not in the bounds of impossibility that there's a Nigerian person out there who's 22 years old named Laptop. Like, come on. I don't. On a really, really long shot tangent, how's how is he? Is he doing alright? I hope so. My name now also Kwazawaza Kwakwikwala Kwaza Zablasa. I think he is like maybe 18 now, because that video was released long ago when he was still a child. He's probably an adult now, and I hope that he's also doing well. Kwazawaza Kwakwikwala Kwaza Zablasa. Next is Wat Ton Wang. What the Wang? What the Wang? What the Wang? And the Thai Tattoo Cafe. Okay, there it is. Next is an ad for the Moderno Home Depot. Find your own slice of Japan with Moderno Home Depot smart toilets. I think this is the second. Yeah, this is the second toilet-related ad I have seen. That's also from Japan. Here. If you want to buy from a different store that also offers smart toilets, Moderno Home Depot. 3 days in Ho Chi Minh City under $150. Why is there an asterisk there? What the hell is that asterisk for? Okay, here it is. It's a wide photo, apparently from Shutterstock. They have licensed this because the watermark is gone. Oh, there it is. I see the asterisk. Not including airfare and accommodations. Well, Glad you could make that correction. By the way, $150 is like, how much is that? Hold on. 7,500 pesos, more or less. Travel inspiration at your fingertips. Follow us on @SmileMag. Okay. Day 1, he went to Pho Phong, Su Cafe, Levantam Park, and I think that's it. For this page at least. Levantam Park by Gallery Coin. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm sorry if it isn't. Here it is. 3 places on the very first page on the very first day. Then there's also O Kwao or Oh Kwao concept store. Then Bansio or Bansho 46A, Sipley, Tandin Market, and Tandin Church, and also Kokgach Kwan or Kokgach Kwan. There it is. So on the very first day, he has spent 805,000 Vietnamese dong. I don't know how much is that in dollars or pesos, but he did spend 805,000 Vietnamese dong. Next is day 2. He went to Cholon, which is the world's biggest Chinatown by area. Then he went to Chobin Thai. Then the food court. Then a takeaway Vietnamese coffee or fresh juice. He bought one. What else? 1111 Escape. Right. Then, okay, buy a drink. Then the Bricks, which serves Mediterranean salads. And hold on, get a world-class multi-course meal for less than $1 million dong. Right. And then settle into Tao Din's Dynamic Vibe. Okay. Here it is. The cash receipt in total. He spent 47,000 dong on pastry, 75,000 dong on coffee, 450,000 dong on lunch, 60,000 dong on an afternoon drink, 1 million dong on dinner, 150,000 on wine cocktails, and 300,000 dong on taxis, which gives you a total of 1.932 million dong for the 3rd day. And the 3-day total, combine all of those days, you get 3,112,000 Vietnamese dong, or approximately $121. There's also an ad for a hotel here. It's called M Village. And if you want to go to their website, it's mvillage.vn. There it is. Their May 2025 edition was in Osaka. Alright. This one is in Bangkok. Share amazing feedback from Satisfied Smile partners. The province of Guimaras, Taho Story, and Camu. Alright? The province of Guimaras, by the way. God damn. I don't even know if they're an actual province, because I have heard that they're just a sub-province. But I'm not really sure about that. Where to stay In Kawayan, Mango Suites. In Rojas, Olive Hotel. In Iloilo, the Injap Tower Hotel. And in Cebu, the Shangri-La in Mactan, Cebu. 3 of these are in Visayas, and 2 of them are in the same island. That island is the island of Panay. Rojas, located in Capiz, and Iloilo, located in Iloilo. Then there's quick escapes. They've recommended Hacienda de San Luis, Ecotourism Park, Queen Isabella Park, and Bonsai Nosato Park. Ooh, bonsai. I would like some bonsai. Here it is, and here it is. Oh boy. How long have I been recording? Okay, nearly 20 minutes on this second part. Well, by nearly like 17 minutes. Next is an ad for Sciatigard or Skiatigard, a seat cushion. Then there's Soul for the Senses. See what they did there? Here are some ads for All Oak Soul. What? Al Lock Soul? How am I supposed to? Right. Then there's also ktown4u.com for K-pop dancing. Apparently, Joseon Dynasty style painting was like the thing for the Al Lock Soul. I don't know how to pronounce that. Then there's perfume making for Arrow Mind. All right. Then Where to Stay, Rakoje Hanok Collection. Then Where to Eat is Ojangdong Hungnamjip. I think that's how you pronounce that. And Where to Shop is Namdaemun Market. The market has a website. Alright. Here's the website, by the way. Or the page. Here are the sites, the pages of what I just said. Then shop, dine, and unwind in 5-star comfort at One World Hotel. Then there's also a summer starter pack from Flare Beauty. Okay, Flare Beauty Maine. Is there a Flare Beauty dump? Come on. Then there's also another ad for Camus. Oh, Camus is, I think this is a, what do I call this? Like sunscreen. Like it protects your skin from the sun. But this next one is from Melbourne. This next page, like the first was from Seoul, this next one is from Melbourne. Get your caffeine fix. Create latte art in axelcoffee.com.au. Brew the perfect coffee, marketlane.com.au. And join a coffee walking tour. walkmelbourne.com.au/coffee-lovers-walk. Where to stay? The Larwell Studio Melbourne Art Series. Where to eat? Easy's. And where to shop? DFO South Wharf. Here it is. Next one's in Masbate, Islands in the Sun. Where can you see some islands? Sombrero Island, Tinalisayan Island, and Borobongcaso. My goodness. Where to stay? Ticao Island Resort. Where to eat? Masbate Lagoon Restaurant Bar. And where to shop? Claysolen Souvenirs. Then there's also an ad here for Gusto, the ultimate dessert place, open daily for breakfast, lunch, and dinner at downtown El Nido. And there's also another ad for The Pangolin, music, cocktails, and nightlife experience with saxophone and DJ set night. Alright, if you want to go to these places, here it is. There's also another one for Puerto Princesa. Go cave spelunking and rappelling at Ugong Rock Adventures. Go firefly watching at Iwahig Firefly Watching. And see the underground river at undergroundriver.puertoprincesa.ph. Then where to stay? Canvas Boutique Hotel. Where to eat? Kalui Restaurant. And where to shop? Catalina's Bake Shop and Cafe. Here it is. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Next, and I think this is the last one. Alright. For Dumaguete. First, okay, these are just churches now. First is the Silliman University. Okay, that's not the church. Next is the Campanario de Dumaguete. And the third one is the Saint Catherine of Alexandria Cathedral, considered as the oldest stone church in Negros Oriental, which was built in 1776. Where to stay? Hotel Essencia. Where to eat? Lantau Native Restaurant. And where to shop? Malatapay Market. Here it is. These are all just insider tips from contributors, I think. I think these are contributors for Cebu Pacific or for the magazine. Then there's Smile. Your go-to travel guide is in print, online, and on social media. Get great insider tips and cool travel recommendations from locals on your next destination at Discover with Smile. bit.ly/Seb Discover with Smile. Boom. Then there's Fly Cebu Pacific. Airline news, travel information, maps, and onboard goodies. Say hi to Saigon. With direct flights from Manila and Cebu to Ho Chi Minh multiple times a week, it's easier than ever to explore Vietnam. Seb now flies from Cebu to Ho Chi Minh 3 times a week. Cebu Pacific now makes it even easier for everyone to experience the charms of southern Vietnam with the launch of its direct flights from Cebu to Saigon. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the Philippines' leading carrier brings travelers from the Visayas to the popular tourist destination where they can explore the famous Cu Chi tunnels. Goddamn Cu Chi tunnels. Check out the floating markets and get a taste of Vietnamese cuisine. Seb currently flies 24 domestic and 7 international routes from Cebu, and it's the first airline to fly directly from Cebu to Ho Chi Minh. There are translations in, I think this is simple and traditional Chinese, then Korean and Japanese. Boom. This next one, Seb recognizes top cargo shippers in Eagle Wings Cargo Awards. On the 8th of April, Cebu Pacific celebrated its top international and domestic cargo shippers in its annual Eagle Wings Cargo Awards. The event, held at the Manila Hotel's Champagne Room, was attended by Sander Lau, Seb President and Chief Commercial Officer, Bonita Bush, Group Director of Cargo Commercial, and Michelle Ventura, Director of Cargo Sales, as well as top cargo agents from the Philippines, Hong Kong, and Korea. Next, Seb boosts operations with new equipment. Cebu Pacific has acquired new ground support equipment to further improve its operations. These units, which include high-capacity tow tractors, mobile passenger steps, boarding ramps, deck loaders, catering trucks, and electric baggage tractors, are set to be deployed at Ninoy Aquino International Airport and key domestic hubs. With the new equipment, Seb aims to create a smoother and more efficient travel experience for everyone. Which one are you? Go Easy for the Prep It All Juan, and Go Flexi for the Plan Ahead Juan. Yeah, these are just seating plans, seating experiences for you. If you want to check them out, here it is. There's also an ad here for the A Plus Dental Care Haven. They have 3 branches: Parañaque City, Quezon City, and Makati City. Yes, all of them are located in the National Capital Region. If you want to go to their website, it's www.aplusdch.com. Oh, A plus DCH. Okay. This one is Utol, a proudly Pinoy made app. It's to hail rides, for deliveries, for logistics, and it's an app. So here it is. They have branches in the National Capital Region: Cebu, Bohol, Bacolod, Iloilo, Tacloban, Region 3, and Calabarzon. Right? Interesting. Okay, here are partner promotions. Soleado, the province of Guimaras, and Junis Anion, or Anion. Junis? I don't know how to pronounce. Junisi? Jayunesi. Something like that. Then there's Seb Travel Shirt. Oh, okay. Enjoy a worry-free vacation when you select Seb Travel Shirt on the add-ons page during online booking. Get extensive coverage including lost, stolen, or damaged personal belongings, trip cancellation, and travel inconvenience. For as low as 411 pesos, you can fly easy and secure with Seb Travel Shirt. Up to 1 million pesos domestic or 2.5 million pesos international medical expense benefit, 24/7 emergency assistance hotline, and coverage for trip cancellation, loss or damage to baggage, and other travel inconveniences. Underwritten by Chubb, subject to markets, product terms, and conditions. Boom. We're almost there, my friends. We're almost there. Fun stuff. Well, I'll be damned. These are fun stuff. There's a passport holder for 350 pesos. There's a compact adapter for 250 pesos. There you go. Then there's a travel tumbler for 550 pesos. There's a bucket hat now, which is reversible, for 350 pesos. I will look terrible in a bucket hat, which is why I'm not wearing it. And I'm not buying it either. Then there's also a Sebi designed fun blanket for 450 pesos. Then there's a Seb bag tag for 150 pesos. And there's a baseball cap for 250 pesos. Now this would be one that I would look less terrible wearing. Fly easy with Seb. And they have these. Yeah. Boom. Also, apparently, you can go straight to gate with your digital boarding pass if you're flying domestic and have no bags to check in, which is what I did. Smile. Connect and engage with Cebu Pacific travelers. For advertising and partnership opportunities, email bongdliaco at inkglobal.com. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. The Philippines. Explore Cebu Pacific's 37 domestic destinations. I'll list them out for you. Oh my goodness. They have flights in Lawag, Tuguegarao, Kawayan, Clark, Manila, Coron, El Nido, San Vicente, San Vicente or Port Barton, Puerto Princesa, San Jose, Caticlan, Calibo, Rojas, Naga, Virac, Legazpi, Masbate, Calbayog, Tacloban, Iloilo, Cebu, Tagbilaran, Dumaguete, Siargao, Surigao, Camiguin, Dipolog, Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, Osamis, Pagadian, Zamboanga, Tawi-Tawi, General Santos, and Davao. For some unknown reason, there is no direct flight from General Santos to Davao, but they do have direct flights from General Santos to Manila, General Santos to Iloilo, and General Santos to Cebu. That is very odd and a bit worrying. Why do they not have direct flights from Davao to General Santos? It's simply the nearest point out of all of the other paths that General Santos does have. Like, come on, you might as well. But they also have 26 international destinations. I'll also list them all out for you. From left to right, Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. There's also Bangkok and Chiang Mai in Thailand. Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang, and Hanoi in Vietnam. Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Singapore in Singapore. Jakarta and Denpasar or Bali in Indonesia. Bandar Seri Begawan in Brunei. Guangzhou, Hong Kong, Macau, Xiamen, and Shanghai in China. Taipei and Kaohsiung in Taiwan. Korea, Seoul, Incheon in Korea. Fukuoka, Osaka, Nagoya, Narita or Tokyo, and Sapporo in Japan, and Melbourne and Sydney in Australia. So, yeah, it's a bit extensive, but not really international sort of stuff. So, they can expand more than what they have now. So, they have the goodies section. Buy on board bundles. Boom. If you want to buy some in your next flight on a Cebu Pacific flight, feel free. And there's also this section called What Makes You Smile with Seb. Then they have an ad, the second to last ad, for Juan Pay, Servicio para kay Juan. Here, and the very last ad, Love to Live in the Philippines. This is an SRR visa or Special Resident Retirees visa from the Philippine Retirement Authority. This is a photo of Chun Nan Liu, or Liu Chun Nan, a Taiwanese retiree member. If you want to know more about the SRR visa, do scan this QR code. Okay, I have now went through everything that is on offer on that magazine. That is all for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and hear me talk for so long. My throat's a bit sore now. Alright, I think that's it for now. Bye-bye.